Hi, I'm Scott Houston. Welcome to my studio. Hey, you know what I want to give away to you today is kind of a really basic way to start improvising a little bit. Sometimes I think it's kind of tough for beginners to kind of get a step into the world of improvisation when they see somebody really playing and think, "Oh man, I'm so far away. How can I, is there any kind of baby steps I can get to, to kind of get me started?" I think I've got a great one to give away. It's going to be some surefire, easy ways to just start improvising a little bit. So, let me just give this one away and dig right in. Come on. Okay, now this tip I want to give you to kind of jump off the cliff into the world of improvisation is something that we've used in a lot of different things. In fact, I think I've probably gone over this in the show a couple times. One in particular I'm remembering is a segment I did with a good friend of mine named Bradley Sowash. But here's what I want you to do. We're going to start out. I'm just going to give you some notes that are guaranteed to work well, and it's going to confine you to just a few notes that you can use to play whatever it is you want to play in your right hand while you're playing blues chords in your left hand. So for those of you that are brand new and have never seen my show or never seen what we do before, let me just quickly tell you 3 chords. I'm just going to give these away. We'll use a C7, an F7, and a G7. So here they are. There's a C7. It's C, E, G, B flat. Here's the F7. It's F, A, C, E flat. Okay, and you want to be playing these with your left hand. And then we have a G7, which is G, B, D, F. Okay? By the way, those of you that are just starting, don't get your hand all wrenched trying to get your thumb on the black note. Just slide your hand this way a little bit and let your fingers slide between the black notes. So there's the C7, C, E, G, and B flat. Here's the F7, F, A, C, and E flat. Slide your hand away so your thumb can reach up there comfortably, and then a G7. Okay, now we need to play those 3 chords, in the blues chord progression. And if you don't know that yet, you can go find it somewhere else, but you'll hear it as I'm playing it here. So those are the 3 chords. And I'll tell you what, just to keep it absolutely simple, I would probably never play this way in real life. I'd use inversions and things. But just so there's no confusion, I'm just going to play them just like that. I'll hold them down. F7, G7, F7, C7. Okay, now here's the improv part. Here's what we're getting to. What I want you to play, let me make sure you can still see this. Yeah, let me see if I can back this off just a tiny bit here. Just a smidge. There we go. Okay. What we're going to do is just stick to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess 6 notes. Here's what it is. C, D, E, G, and A. So basically, if you have like a 5-finger position where you're just slide your last 2 fingers up 1 note. So you have C, D, E, G, and A. Down here, it's C, D, E, G, and A. Now the only note I'm going to add to that, and it's just going to give you a little more spice to play, is that E flat. So we're going to play. And then you also have that one. And don't worry about fingering it, because you're not going to be playing them all in this order anyway. But those 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can just kind of keep yourself centered right in there, we're going to move it up to this octave. Those are the only 6 notes that you're allowed to play, but you can play them any way you want. And in your left hand, you're just going to play a blues chord. So let me just try this. Now you're probably thinking, what am I playing? And I say, I have no idea, I'm just making it. Now I went to the F7. Now here's a G7. All right. Now you can, once you get comfortable playing, you could move to a different octave, but still just stick to those same notes. We have, and then maybe I play the G down here. So whatever you're doing. Maybe something else you can do with your left hand, if you don't want to just hold the chords down all the time, is maybe just play straight quarter notes with your left hand. So we have like this. I don't know, I'm just making up the improvise. I'm improvising with my right hand is what I'm trying to say. Of course, I can't talk and play at the same time. And on and on and on. So, that's just a quick way to do it. It's kind of helpful, I think. That way you just don't have the whole world to choose from. You force yourself to just pick from one of those little notes, and it kind of just lets you start, get rolling. And, you don't have to be embarrassed about this. If you have headphones and you have a digital piano, put them on. So if you're worried about sounding funny, this is all about just kind of breaking free and kind of taking this first step off the cliff into the world of improvisation. So, use that. That's actually called a pentatonic scale, actually, if you want to know what it is, but I added one little kind of bluesy note to it. But that's just a nice little start. So maybe you can use that as a little, nudge in the ribs or a little poke in the ribs to get started. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're having fun playing piano. I'll see you next time.